Let's Talk World here at the house of an actor, director, producer. He is jack of all trades. I actually show you this set few weeks ago on my feeds. So go back in there, like it, comment, whatever you guys want. But you guys already know what is Let's Talk World all about. It is all about featuring individuals who are passionate in their field of interest. And I am so actually lucky and so amazed to have two young men besides me. Yes, young men, right? Why not, right?
Yes, you
And,
have to introduce us to them after the show.
well, anyways, on my far left here is Mr. Mike Kehoe. Did I pronounce it right?
Kehoe.
Kehoe. Oh, Kehoe.
That's, yeah.
That's
That's
good.
okay. So-
He is a professional actor and comedian, first appearing on stage in the Chicago area in 1969.
69. Oh my God.
Yes,
How old
I
are you?
was- I was-
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
was-
gonna say.
I was in junior high, and it was funny because it was actually
Junior high. Yeah.
no, it was a talent show at school, and they didn't have me they had me MC it,
Oh,
and
wow.
Being the wise guy that I was, in between acts, I was doing jokes, and I got a standing ovation, and I was hooked.
Wow.
I was. That did it. That was.
Is he asking for us to do some?
I think
standing
so. He wants
ovation?
another standing ovation.
We'll do that. Yay!
Well, everyone stands, but it's usually they leave then, and they don't actually clap. But anyway, that was my first taste on stage, and it was all impromptu. I just started telling jokes.
Nice. And so you're a comedian, correct? You're a stand-up comedian.
Stand-up comedian.
He's a very funny guy. I mean, he's just off the cuff. He's just funny. I don't know.
It is. Yeah, well, we're going to ask that. Well, thank you for joining me today
Yeah.
and
Well,
Let's
thank
Talk
you.
World.
Thrilled to be here.
Thank you for joining me.
No problem.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, my pleasure. Always been my pleasure. But anyways, this man right here beside me is actually, I am looking on, they gave me a report before I started the show, actually.
Oh, God.
He is the best of the best in one complete list. As a child actor, Ron got the first movie role as an extra in Odds Against Tomorrow with Harry Belafonte and Ed Vigley.
That's correct. You said it right. Yeah.
As an actor, he toured with Lauren Bacall and had the good fortune to star in the Other People films Return of Captain Invincible with Oscar winner Alan Arkin and Christopher ...
Lee.
It doesn't show in there. Christopher Lee. Well, welcome to my show, Ron.
Well, thank you.
So much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. So, guys, I am so honored to be sitting down with two actors right here. Never had one in my show. Oh no, well, all my guests are actors. No, they're real people, but they can act too. But anyways, these are legit actors. So I'm not complaining. I am actually amazed. So anyways, let's start being in, I already told you guys, I don't want to be acting because I want impromptu. I cannot read script and I can memorize good, but it's just thrown me,
Yes.
if I have like a line.
Yeah.
So what actually, what lines are your favorites since you guys been acting?
It's so different because Mike comes from improvisation. If you think of Chicago and you think of the Second City.
Second City. I actually studied at Second City.
Yeah,
For a while.
and that's where some of the great comedians came from.
Wow.
Whereas I came from a dramatic, line by line discipline.
Scripted.
Yeah, but he can do both, and I can do both.
Oh,
So
wow.
we can do
But to answer your, for me, I like when I work on a project where they allow me some flexibility because, like Ron was saying, half the time I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth. So so I'll and
You'll never know if it's bad or good, right?
That's right.
yeah,
It just
so,
come out.
But
Just come out.
we did this. I do have a geriatric Elvis comedy routine, and they have a 48-hour film festival nationwide, actually. Anyway, so they asked me to be in this one as my Elvis, and so literally we showed up and they handed us the script, and I'm in the back of this police car as Elvis, and I got the script on my knee, and I'm trying to read the lines, and half the stuff that all of us did was just impromptu, and it came out really good. And then, so I like when I have that flexibilities. But I, like Ron said, Ron is my mentor as well. He taught me acting. It was after taking his courses, it was like night and day. It just really helped me so much. So sometimes they want word for word, and you have to give them what they want.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't bring the money to pay you for that one.
So you're a mentor for acting.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I teach. Yes, I've been teaching for. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to tell you how long.
So do you have an online classes, or they come to your class?
No, private.
Private class.
Because it's a secret. I mean, it's taken me many years to learn it, and so I only pass it on to certain people who I know are dedicated and serious. It's not just for people who want to see if they can act. It's not for that. These are for serious people.
Wow, the serious artist. That's all he
Yeah.
teach. He doesn't just teach anybody. Well, anyways, we have actually, like what I said, these are actors. I want to talk some of the movies that you guys had.
Did you make a movie?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, there was some director, Ron Becks or something.
Yeah.
Was it a good movie?
My part was good.
That's because I wrote it for you.
Yeah, all right. So, I mean, Ron was my first movie. Ron, after doing comedy for so long, long story short, life got in the way back in Chicago. I had to put my comedy career on hold and raise my kids and so on. Happily remarried, living in Vegas now with a wonderful woman. We raised our 5 kids together, my 3 and her 2. And I really wanted to get back. I wanted to get back on stage, and I started doing the Elvis and started doing some stand-up. But I'm a big movie fan. I always wanted to be in movies, so I got the courage to, audition for his film, and I got the bug afterwards. So I had
So how long
No,
you been
not
here?
the book. Wait. I gave him a part in the movie. He loved it. He did a great job. In fact, Mike that's where his improv stuff came in, because I taught him the discipline of reading lines and so on, and then he threw in his own improvisation. And he's doing a scene with an Asian guy, and they're gangsters. And we're doing a con about a card game. And Mike decides to show the guy, I got it. This is how we're going to cheat them. And he kisses the Asian guy on the cheek. The Asian guy freaks. But that was improvisation.
Yeah.
That is,
And the funny thing is, it was just the 2 of us in the scene, so the rest of the cast is watching, and you got the cameraman and the sound guy, and we're filming in someone's house, so you can't make any background noise. So like if the air conditioning went on or someone shut a door, stop, I gotta start over, get back. I'm halfway through the scene and everyone's cracking up now because of what I did. I'm like, oh crap, So then I come back the next day and the camera guy says, I watched that take 24 times. Like, oh. So now I got to top this, right?
we are talking behind the scenes as well,
Yes,
right? Behind
yes.
the
Behind the
scenes.
scenes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's take a look on the movie that they are talking about.
Oh, trap power. And guarantee successful betting.
And are the people who bet at R,
Just a bare bones operation.
we start from Baikal, move to Blackjack, easy money.
How it work? I think I got it. We signal our dealer to create a false shuffle. The cameras and the pit bosses can't see. The false shuffle creates a slug, a group of already played cards whose order will not change when the rest of the cards are shuffled. When next the slug makes its way to the top of the deck, our bettors recognize the pattern and they know how to bet.
And so after that, the movie's finished. Mike comes to my office. Now, this is the first time he's done a real movie. And he says, Ron, when are we going to make another movie? I said, Mike, we just finished this. I got to edit and... No, Ron, I have to make another movie now. I said, Mike, it doesn't work that way. It takes time to make a movie between movies. But Ron, you don't understand. I got to leave my job. I got to make a movie. That's when he says he get bitten by the showbiz bug. He went crazy. He
was
realized
like,
that
oh, let's go.
from now on, this is all he wants to do for the rest of his life, and that's it.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I believe on purpose and design. We did so much when we were young. We did so much. We've been we've been a salesman. We went to different jobs,
Yes,
and then
yes.
eventually you're like, I'm not really happy doing this. I am happy doing something. You're trying. They said that when you're younger, you're a teenager, you're trying to find yourself of what you want. Not necessarily, honey. You find what you want after 40.
It's
A
true.
lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, what's your purpose and design, what to do. And this is what you figure out you want to do, is to become a really entertain people.
And you have to go for it. You
Yeah,
can't.
go
you
for
can't.
it.
You can't. It's going to eat you up if you don't.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Exactly.
That's
So,
true. So when, Ron, when did you started acting?
Oh. Well, I was 3 years old.
Wow.
So I never, you know how children go through, well, what do I want to be when I grow up? You hear
Yeah.
adults ask children. I never had that problem. I always knew what I wanted to do at 3.
yeah, he had a dinosaur and everything.
See what I mean? You never know what's going to come up.
I love it.
I don't
yeah,
know.
that's what makes
You
the
try
show.
to tell a story, and this
Yeah.
is what you get. Anyway, so I was doing weddings and singing as a cowboy. As you can see, I'm still doing
Yeah,
that.
I know. I love your hat, by the way.
So at 3 years old, I was doing weddings and singing "I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande with 2 6 guns" and all that. Because in the 19
I want to see that picture.
no, I wish I had it. In those days, cowboy movies were the thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's when I started. I came from sort of a showbiz family, and since.
Nice. So, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh my God. There's no one. You have to understand something. From the age of 20 to where I am now, I went to the movies every day of my life. If it was making money, I went to see it more than once in the same day. Because an audience who watches it at 10 in the morning is different than an audience that watches it 8 at night.
Wow.
Then I would go home and watch any movie I hadn't seen on TV. And in those days, you had video stores. I would go and buy 5 videos every day for many, many years. I have no idea what's the favorite.
So it's everything is your favorite. You're just a big fan of all movies.
Oh my God, yeah.
I love you guys' connection together. How did you guys met together?
Well, he came to audition for the film. I put him in it, and I couldn't get rid of him since then.
Yeah. So.
He's still here.
I'm like that
think
in-law
he
that
is a
comes over
keeper.
at Christmas and they don't never leave, you know.
Yeah. Do you get those gifts too from Santa? But anyways, the reason why I met Ron is actually through Mike. Mike actually has been a guest on Ninon, Vegas Live with Ninon every Monday at 1 p.m. Supposedly Monday, 1 p.m. But anyways, and then he actually introduced me to Ron, and I was like, hey, these are my men. So now...
Now, wait a minute.
Well,
Whoa, how did that sound?
No intimate man, okay? It is professional man. But anyways, that's the reason why I said they gave me a report right here. And this report is one of my all-time favorite. We are actually producing a show for Mike and Ron, correct?
Correct.
And what's gonna be the title?
What's
Did
the
you came
title?
up?
King and the Cowboy.
There you go.
Guess who's the king?
I am. who's the cowboy?
He's the cowboy.
No, it's me. Call girl. But anyways, yeah. So let's talk about the show.
Talk about the show.
Well, I get through my geriatric Elvis, so the whole concept of the geriatric Elvis It came to me back in the '90s. All right, so I'm a huge Elvis fan. Listen to his music all day long, and I was listening to "All Shook Up." My knees are shaky. My knees are weak. My hands are shaky. My knees are weak. And I just, I was thinking, well, if Elvis was still alive, he'd be a senior citizen, right? So, All Shook Up became All Washed Up, and I started doing parodies, and I started going around Chicago as this geriatric Elvis doing these.
Don't give away the rest of the secrets.
So, anyway, so that's who the character is. So,
anyways, you said Elvis could be a senior citizen now, right?
if he's
don't change the image that people see about Elvis. Just keep it that way.
okay. So
That way we have a job for you.
okay. Anyway, so this odd couple gets together, this king and the cowboy, and so the king is still stuck in 1977. So technology is hard for him to comprehend, and so we have our delusions together. So.
Right. So we're roommates.
Yeah.
And I'm a Buffalo Soldier, and those of you who don't know what Buffalo Soldier is, look it up on the internet. Who thinks he's reincarnated from 1866?
No, I cannot wait to see this show.
So between the two of us, we're roommates who have a podcast show, and we have special guests, and we're the odd couple.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to read everything on this one. But I already read some. I skim it, and I'm start laughing. So this is gonna be a drama comedy with guests show.
Drama comedy with special guests and insightful information, because our job is to enlighten and entertain, isn't it?
Yes, and I love that idea, because social media shows is all about entertaining, educating, and inspiring people. So this is gonna be also an inspiration to all people out there.
Absolutely.
Who actually love what they do in the entertainment business.
Absolutely. And regular people too. I mean,
yeah. All the people.
how do you stop worrying about something? I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
We can tell you.
There
Well,
you
I
go.
can tell you. I don't know about him. He can tell you. I don't know what he's going to say.
You will tell them, right? Well, anyways, any last thoughts, things that you want to talk about before we end our show?
Well,
No rush.
I'm going to do it like Alan Alda would say. Alan Alda said, "You can never tell his last words when he dies, because it's going to be a laugh."
I love that. You won't ever tell what this is last words, right? How about you?
You're never too old to go after your dream and turn your dream into a goal. That's what when you're dreaming, you're sleeping. So when I turned my dream into a goal and I just went for it, and then I became a success. I'm living my dream right now. So you can too.
But he did it backwards.
Always.
He did it back.
He did everything backwards. First, he wrote a book, and then took a writing course.
Why? You should ride a horse.
Well, you
first
learn to
before-
write first before you write a book, right?
We got the book published, and then we said, "Wow, we better learn how to write." So we took a writing course.
And he did.
So
He
I
did
did the Elvis thing, and that was turning out. So I took singing lessons. I got cast in a movie, and I fell in love with it. So I said, "I better learn how to act." So I took acting lessons. So, well, that's what I didn't wait until I went for it.
That's it.
So,
I learned this thing from someone else. I forgot that they said that an entrepreneur is to go through their dreams and
Then learn how.
no. This is a different analogy. A person who are called an entrepreneur go in an airplane and then jump out from the airplane and without a parachute way down.
Whoa, that's deep. Would you do that, Mike?
That's what he's doing. He jumped on the airplane and then
He lands in my garage.
it's funny you should say that, because in the book we wrote, they go skydiving. So I actually went skydiving so I can write about the experience.
Oh my God, I won't ever do that.
Yeah, it was
I'm
fun.
gonna die.
It was fun.
We'll look forward to seeing you guys. Tell him, Mike.
Yes, it's gonna
Tune
be
in.
it's gonna
Tune in
be
to King and the
streamed
Cowboy.
live on social media shows. We're still on the process of getting everything together so that it will be a blast and it will be very inspiring and entertaining.
And fun. Have fun.
Yes.
So.
Well, thank you so much, viewers. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank
Ron.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me in your set for the upcoming shows. And thank you so much, viewers. Please don't forget to subscribe on our network,
Yes,
on our website, socialmediashows.com. You can also subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, tweets, Instagram, and everywhere on the internet. And pretty much sure you're going to see us on your living room. Thank you so much, and you
Thank
guys
you.
have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk World. I hope you enjoyed our featured guests for the day. Please visit us on socialmediashows.com, subscribe on our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. Don't forget to share and like and comment on our show. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next week.